Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the United Cup semifinal match between Caroline Garcia and Iga Swiatek. Should be a lot of fun. This was one of the matches of the year, arguably, in Beijing last year, and I think that this is going to be it was just fun points. It was just fun points. These aren't like the biggest servers or whatever around, and no knock on that style of play, but this is just a fun rivalry. It's currently 3-1 for Iga. It's currently 3-1 for Iga. The one time that Garcia won was in 2022. It was the first match that Swiatek lost following Elise Cornet's upset against Swiatek at Wimbledon. It was in the Polish tournament in Warsaw, where Garcia beat Swiatek in 3 sets, but it's 3-1 for Iga. But the match that'll be on everyone's mind is the kind of epic match they played in Beijing last year. But yeah, it should be good. Poland versus France semifinal. Players just got on court. They're going to start warming up soon. Like and subscribe. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new as well. Shout out all the members in the chat. What's up, MJ? Hey, what's up, Joseph? What's up, tennis fans? That's good. That's good. What's up, Joseph? Wonder when I become Rafa, MJ. I don't know what you mean, but Lil Vum heard Rafa said he tweaked something. Hope it's not serious. Yeah. Yeah, he said he felt a little bit something in his hip. He said partially he's just so scared because that part of his body has been so endangered and he's worried about that part of his body. But we'll see if it's like something super serious or if it's just something that is that scared him a little bit in the moment. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. This should be a really, really good WTA match, honestly. Okay, he'll be fine, I think. That's my feeling, but I won't say that I know because I don't think even he knows. So I'll do some imaging. Did it come back? Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Rafa yet. Yeah, good to have you. Good to have you, MJ, Joseph. Fair enough. Plenty of tournaments going on. Lots of tournaments going on. Brisbane, Auckland. Yeah, all of that. All of that. Both players warming up their serves, by the way. Hey, what's up, Matt? Hey, guys, I'm here talking to everyone in the chat. Great to see you all again. I'm updating all the scores on Twitter and Threads. Ready for Coco at 9 p.m. Lots of great women's tennis tonight. Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, let me look at all the matches going on tonight because I won't be able to say just right from the top of my head. But let's see. Well, Adelaide qualifying is going on, by the way, which is interesting. But big semifinals is Wang taking on Svitolina, which is cool, and then Goff taking on Navarro. Navarro is a dangerous American player. That could be tough for Goff, but she is the favorite. And then what else? Brisbane WTA. Oh, it should be the next day. Rybakina and Sabalenka both in. Rybakina taking on Noskova. And then I'm trying to remember who Sabalenka takes. Oh yeah, Sabalenka Azarenka. Yeah, that should be crazy. Sabalenka Azarenka is crazy. That's a crazy match. All right, but both players warming up their serves here. We're going to get started soon. I'm saving my excitement for Aussies against Germany. That should be pretty good. I'm excited for Tomljanovic taking on Angelique Kerber. Talk about two comeback players. Angelique Kerber taking on Ayla Tomljanovic. That should be crazy. That's going to be good. What's up, Matt? Good day, Joseph. Hope you're having a great time down under. That's it. Runa and Roman later. Yeah, Runa versus Safalin should be really good. Let me know, guys. Am I coming in clear? Is my visual, my audio, is it coming in clear? Please let me know. Yeah, Safalin and Runa both played really, really well yesterday, so I think that should be a good match. Absolutely. All right, here we go. All right, we're getting started up here. Let me get the scoreboard. Down below, it's Iga to serve first. Iga serving first. I'm excited for this. Let's get started. All right, I'm beyond excited for this one. Iga Garcia is one of my favorite WTA rivalries. There's no question, especially after that Beijing match. Backhand down line. What a winner from Swiatek. 40 love. That's a quick start. Welcome in, guys. We're doing the Iga Swiatek versus Caroline Garcia United Cup semifinal. Poland taking on France. Garcia needs to win this match, or Poland goes to the final. They will be playing the winner of Germany and Australia, which will be happening later in the day. Anthony Hirsch, I've got the call for you for this semifinal. 40 love. 2 minutes in. Iga, serve. That's in the net. That is in the net. All right, here we go. 40 love. Serve. Out wide. Backhand. Garcia into the forehand. Swiatek cross court. Forehand. Garcia. That's a big winner. That's a big winner from the French woman. There you go. I'm thinking I'm going to qualifying only $10, Joseph. Yeah, hell yeah, it's worth it. Listen, people, qualifying is awesome. If you got a chance to go to qualifying, it's so good. Especially for a major, very high level stuff. And you get to sit pretty close a lot of the time. They charge for that. The US Open is free. Yeah, that's true. Out wide serve, Iga, backhand right off her feet. Forehand, flips the tape, goes over. Forehand pass. Garcia doesn't even attempt a volley. Let me know, guys. Am I coming in crisp? My audio, my visual? As far as I can tell on the stream, it's coming in well. Can you see me well? Is my visual coming in? Like I said earlier, it's 3-1 for Swiatek in this head-to-head. But it was a really good win for Caroline Garcia. It was on the way to a title that she got in Warsaw in a Polish tournament. In 2022, Iga's ridiculous, incredible year. Garcia upset Swiatek, and their last match was very close as well. They've had a few really close matches. Joseph, it's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the first time they played was Cincinnati 2019. That was really when neither player was really themselves. And then they played in Warsaw in 2022. Then they played in WTA Finals 2022, where Iga got her revenge in comfortable straight sets over Garcia. And then they played in Beijing last year. And if you didn't watch Beijing last year, forget the third set. The first 2 sets, 7-6, 6-7, 2 of the best sets of the whole year. Fun tennis. Second set was topsy-turvy. Caroline Garcia trying to do a comeback in the set to straight set Swiatek. Nearly scared Swiatek to death. Swiatek leading 2 breaks and 5-1 the tiebreaker. Goes to 6-5 in the tiebreak. First set, Garcia saves a set point. High-level stuff. That one was fun. Garcia-Swiatek was crazy. I really liked that match last year. If the third set was better than it was, then it may have been like a top 3 match of the year. Serve. Garcia. Down the tee. Forehand Garcia. That's in the net. Love 30. But it's Swiatek who's more informed. Swiatek has been played crazy so far in this event. She has beaten Qinwen Zhang, Sorribes Tormo, Haddad Maya, and only one of those sets has gone past 6-2. So she has gone 6-2, 6-1, 6-2, 6-2, 6-1, 6-1. Garcia has only played 3-set matches in this event so far. So very different roads to get here. By the way, love 40 for Swiatek. 0-1. Joseph, who wins United Cup? Now, that's a good question. I'll tell you what. That is a good question. So, the thing is that this is a doubles tournament. In a large way, this is a mixed doubles tournament. It's turned out that way in quite a few matches. I think 12 out of 15 ties have gone to the mixed doubles at one point before the quarterfinals. Like that, that's a mixed doubles tournament. So who has the best doubles team is a big question. France actually has a really good doubles team. They have Roger Vasselon, who's a very good doubles player. But Australia has an amazing doubles team. in Matthew Ebden and Storm Hunter. So even if Ayla Tomljanovic can't get it done for the women's singles, de Minaur has been playing amazing, and the mixed doubles is quite good. So Australia, I think, is a favorite, but then Poland, Hurkacz and Iga are in great form, and they are a hell of a doubles team. By the way, does Garcia miss that smash cross-court? Did she make it? She cut that way too close down break point. I think she just made it. Garcia just makes it, but listen, she had a smash into the opposite corner, just caught the sideline. That was not what she meant to do. I mean, that was as close as it comes. She almost hit the net as well. She won't want to do that twice. Completely mishit the smash. You could tell on the replay. All right, to save the third and last break point. Good body serve. Garcia apologizes, but I love a body serve. Don't know if I've said it before, but I love body serves. Deuce. Pretty sure Poland is going to the final. Yeah. Well, Hubie and Iga became the first mixed doubles team since the 2000s to win 6-0, 6-0 earlier in the week. Hurkacz lost to Fokina and then beat him 6-0, 6-0 in doubles. That's the power of having Iga on your team, no? Get the Iga bakery going. First serve goes long, second serve. Serve from Iga. Sorry, serve from Garcia. Forehand. Garcia, it's a bit of a buggy whip. Just catch the outside the line. Volley comes in. That's a strong volley. Better point from Garcia. Double no nut. Yep, that's it. Yeah, Iga's bakery in full flow. Garcia not starting off this match super strong. We'll see if she can pick it up. It's a winner from Swiatek behind Garcia in the deuce side. It's a good shot. Deuce. Garcia's going to have to bring something that she really hasn't found since that Beijing match against Swiatek if she wants to beat Swiatek here. Garcia really had a very poor first 8-9 months of the year last year. She got to a final in Monterrey, really played a very high-level final against Donna Vekic in Monterrey, but that was just a highlight in a season of just a lot of losing. And then the last 2-3 weeks, 2-3 months of the year, she got to a few more finals, started playing a little bit better. But Swiatek at the moment might be too much for Garcia, to be honest. Backhand Garcia, backhand Swiatek, backhand Garcia, cross court. I think she just missed it long. Or is it in? Oh, it's good. Catch the line. Advantage to Garcia. Advantage to Garcia. Let me know, guys, predictions in the chat. Who you got how many sets? Just got, by the way, just like an inch in, if that much, on the baseline. I'm going with Iga, but I'm going to say it's close. I'm going to say Iga 6-4, 6-4. Let me know predictions in the chat. Backhand Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia. That goes long. Back to deuce. Let me know predictions in the chat. Doesn't have to be the scoreline, too, just who do you think's winning it. Also, let me know, who do you think's winning the United Cup? That's an interesting question. I think Australia and Poland are big favorites. And I think partially it comes down to their doubles are very strong. Back to deuce here. Serve, Garcia down the tee, forehand Garcia. The backhand of Iga. That goes long. Advantage here to Garcia. Advantage here to Garcia. Garcia at the line to serve. Kick serve to the backhand of Iga. That goes long. Garcia gets a hold. She was down love 40 there. Strong hold. 1-1. Iga needs to be better on the big points than she was in that Beijing match. She had a set point in the first set. Let it go. And then in the second set, she was up 2 breaks, which she let Garcia back in for both. I mean, Garcia played some amazing return games, but she needs to do better winning the big points, and especially about holding behind her serve. That's going to be a big thing. Even the second set tiebreaker, she was up 5-1. Let it go back to 6-5. Like, she needs to be strong in the big points and be strong behind her serve. Because Garcia is going to be there playing some aggressive returning. No doubt about it. That's what Garcia's got to do. She's just got to go for it. Play aggressive. That's what worked in Beijing. That's what worked in Warsaw. Backhand, that's in the net. That's a good miss, though. 15 love for Swiatek. Iga in 2 sets. This is not going to be close, Matt. Okay. I go a pretty close 6-4, 6-4, but I like the prediction. Yours makes sense. It hasn't been close in any Iga match so far in United Cup. I go 6-4, 6-4 Iga. 15 love Iga, serve. Garcia trying to keep France alive. Poland trying to make their way to the final. If Poland wins, then either Poland, Australia, or Germany win the United Cup. It was USA last year. Serve. That's a let. Second serve. That's in the net. Double fault. 15 all. Garcia was bouncing around, ready to return that serve. Probably intimidated Iga there. Somebody said on Twitter the tickets to the main session at AO and the hotels are cheaper. My number one bucket list trip. I want to go to the AO and go play with the koala bears and kangaroos. Nice, Matt. Yeah. Yeah. I'd go down under. Go down under. I'd like to go down under sometime. That'd be great. Forehand. Cross court. Iga. Forehand to Swiatek. Forehand Iga. The forehand to Swiatek. Forehand Iga. Forehand rally. Caro goes for a forehand missile down the line, but completely mishits it. That's not a good sign for Caro. 30-15 for Swiatek. Yeah, Australia would be a great trip to have. The problem is Australia is one of my favorite majors. I just can never really watch the matches because of the time difference. 30-15. Serve here from Iga. Into the body. It's too good. Caro floats a forehand long. Anthony, when I win the Powerball, you and I will go, all right, Matt, sounds good. That's the plan. We're planning on it. Let me know. Let me know when it happens. It's bound to happen. 4-15 for Iga. Serve from Iga. Out wide, that goes out. Second serve. Backhand Garcia, that's a big winner inside in. That's more like it. Big winner inside in. 40-30. Garcia is the way more aggressive player here in this matchup. Better know it. Forehand Garcia. Ooh, that's big. That's in top of the net. 2-1. 2-1, 2-1. 2-1, 2-1. I got a question. Let me know. Men's or women's, what's been the best match you've watched in the 24? What has been the best match you've watched this week in 2024? And adults, crazy. I'd probably go Naomi Osaka, Karolina Pliskova, because that was something else. Like the Osaka Pliskova match, like even Osaka afterwards, like she lost and she was like, that was fun. which partially is probably like a play, like her being like, I eat that much, but she was like, I enjoyed that. That was high level. They were hitting winners all over the court. It was ridiculous. Osaka hit 40 winners and 12 unforced errors. She still lost that match. That's got to be my number one. But yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard for me to keep up with the tennis. Like the off season was so short, and then the times difference just made it hard. But it's been a lot of good matches, especially in Brisbane, the WTA side. What's up, John? Raducanu, Svitolina. Okay, yeah, that's a good pick too. I actually, if you're talking about like matches that I like you watch in real time on the TV live as they happen, like that was the match I've caught the most of live. For whatever reason, like my scheduling, like I was up at like 2 in the morning. I got to catch a bit of the Raducanu-Svitolina match. Really good. Raducanu should have won it too, to be honest. Like, she had it in the second set. That's my opinion. Like, she was at 4-3. She had multiple break points. She was up 3-1, the tiebreaker. She kind of let Svitolina back in. Svitolina fought very well as well, though. There's nothing really for Raducanu in that third set, even though Svitolina wasn't making a whole lot of first serves, to be honest, in that third set. But Raducanu really just her aggressive style, just kind of, she wasn't taking advantage of anything. She just tapped out. But the first and second sets were really good, and it was also good because it was good contrast. Raducanu way more aggressive and all out. But I'm glad to see Emma back at a good level. Same with Osaka, Anisimova as well. All the comeback players. I watched the Nadal-Thompson match this afternoon on delay. It was really good. Amazing match. Longest of the year so far, I would think. 3 hours, 25 minutes. Shout out Thompson. He played a really good match. I'd say the same thing about Demonor beating Djokovic. Both them, say what you will about the other player, like they both played very good matches. So, I think it's people are commenting on the injuries too early, especially for Djokovic. I think we have to wait till a Nadal statement, wait till a Djokovic statement, wait till we see how they are in Australia. Hope for the best for Rafa, especially knowing how much injuries have kept him out. So hopefully he's all good in that department. But I still think this week was encouraging for him more than anything. Backhand Swiatek, that goes long. Love for Garcia, keeping it close so far. But yeah, Nadal-Thompson was crazy. That was a crazy match. Listen, I kind of knew Jordan Thompson could be dangerous, but I remember a good match he played against Tsitsipas last year in Indian Wells, but I really didn't think that he was going to do that. Hits the tape, goes over. Redrop from Garcia. It's good hand skills. 40 love. Serve down the tee. That goes wide. Second serve. Serve. Caro. Down the tee. That goes in the net from Swiatek. 2-all. Early here, if you don't know the story going in, Caroline Garcia needs to upset Swiatek or France is out. That's it. France has been doing well with Manarino doing pretty well, especially Caroline Garcia doing well, getting through some three-setters. And also in the doubles, Roger Vasselon. But Garcia really has been cutting it close. Like Garcia's setters against Angelique Kerber, against Jasmine Paolini, and against Helgo, who's a Norwegian player. Helgo has been MVP, by the way, all week. Swiatek has been straight sets all day, 6-2, 6-1, 6-2, 6-2. Caroline Garcia, all 3 matches so far, 3 sets. And against Helgo, her last match was 7-6 in the third set. Helgo played some really crazy times. That was an epic match, too. Talking about epic matches so far this week. Backhand, Caro just looks slightly off with some of her hitting, but it's tough to match Iga. And it's Ashley, good to have you as always. Good to have you as always. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. We do streams for all matches, big and small. We had the Nadal versus team match. David is going to be doing the Shang versus, who's Shang playing? Chinese player. Who's he playing later today? Going on a blank. He's playing somebody good. I can't remember. But he's calling the Shang match later today. That's going on, I believe, in Hong Kong. Lob, slice lob over Iga. That goes out. 30 love. 30 love. Swiatek. Iga doing well so far. What's up, Conrad? Isn't all playing? Oh, Anthony, give us some inside info. I can't give you inside info because I'm not allowed. They'll confiscate everything that I own. So I can't give you my inside info. But I will say that I hope he plays. 30 love for Iga. Serve down T. That goes long. Second serve. Iga catch the ball. Second serve here. Second serve, the backhand of Garcia. Oh, what a winner from Caroline Garcia. 30-15, hell of a strike. There you go. My best inkling would be that Rafa plays it. That's what I hope for, but we just have to wait for a Rafa statement. I still think he played a good match against Thompson. I mean, he had 3 match points from winning it. I'm hoping that he's more. He said it didn't feel like last year in that area. He just said he's scared because it's that area. So I hope for the best. We got to see him in Australia. I mean, imagine if he plans for it to be his retirement year and he can't play the Australian Open. Like that would be. I mean, he has to play Australia. He's made, 6 finals there? Backhand the net from Garcia. That's a bad error. 40-15. 40-15. Ashley, let me know. Who do you have win this one? I've got Iga. Who do you have winning how many sets? I've got Iga in 2 sets. Yeah, we got Ashley in here. 40-15, 2-all. Serve out wide. Forehand Garcia. That goes long. 3-2. 3-2. I was thinking about staying up and calling the Runa Safulin match as well. I don't think I'll do that. There's a pretty decent chance, though, that tomorrow night I might stay up and call some match. I might do some match because tomorrow's the finals, right? Runa Safulin's a semi, so like Holger Rune, Grigor Dimitrov, like 3 a.m. here. I might do that. Try to get a little bit of sleep in before and then try to call Rune Dimitrov final. I might do that. I was thinking about doing Rune Safulin because that's going to be really good. But Rune Dimitrov would be really good as well. Dimitrov trying to get some revenge from Wimbledon. Shrambini said he knows Helga, Joseph. Wow. That's crazy. Shrambini has some ins, though. Like, Shrambini's getting big. He had the ATP Tour post a video of a racket trick that he did. Even Alcaraz was in that one. Watch Shrambini's video. So Shrambini's getting some good ins. Shout out Shrambini. Shrambini's great. I like that channel. I like Shrambini's channel. Iga's the fave for sure, but it would be nice if Carol made it a close match. So he has so much talent, just needs to be more consistent. Actually, I agree 100%. 110%. Maybe even 120. I agree. Because, yeah, it's all about consistency. I mean, it's similar. Carol probably a little bit less hectic, but it's like you would say with like Ostapenko or like Camila Giorgi. So they just gotta be more consistent, but it's there. The talent is there, especially for Kara. "21 minutes played so far. Garcia hanging close." By the way, guys, I think my connection is a little bit wonky. I'm going to hop off for like 10 seconds, then I'm going to hop back on. I'll be back in 1 second. In 1 second. I'm back for the call this one. Let me get the scoreboard back on. Hopefully that improves it a little bit. Yeah, I think that made it better, yeah. There we go. All right, it's Kara serving here at love 15. Forehand Garcia, the backhand of Swiatek, backhand Garcia. That goes wide. This might be Iga's chance to strike right here. This might be Iga's chance to strike. Like I said, Iga's only played 1 set in this whole tournament so far. That's gone past 6-2. So, and that was a 6-3 set. She's not playing any games. By the way, already 5 backhand unforced errors for Garcia. Not good. Serve, Garcia, backhand Swiatek, block. The forehand of Garcia, inside in, forehand Swiatek. That goes out. Garcia holds on, 15-30. She's got to play a strong service game here. We'll see if she can do it. 15-30. Garcia back at the line. Serve. Caro. Inside out. The backhand of Swiatek, forehand. Again, inside out to the backhand of Swiatek. That goes long. 30 all. 30 all, 30 all. Hope that rain day on Auckland is out of the way. I'm focusing on Coco for the social media channel since we are broadcasting United Cup match. Yeah, Matt, that's good. That's a good call. That's a good call. I like it. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are interested about Coco for sure. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be fully easy against Emma Navarro either. If Navarro brings her best tennis. Serve in the backhand of Iga. Backhand. Garcia comes to net. Backhand Swiatek. Oh, what a slide. It goes wide though. 40-30. It's a good game from Caro. Got to pick it up. 40-30. By the way, I was thinking, since this is like France versus Poland, what if I do the football thing where it's like every time Garcia gets a game, I'm like, game France. Like, would that be a crazy thing to do, or would that be funny? Like, well, like goal France. Like instead of saying goal, I'm just like game France or game Poland, whatever. I think that'd be funny. Serve down the tee. That's an ace. Game France. 3-3. There you go. France and Poland all tied up. Iga versus Caro. Would that be a crazy thing to do? By the way, I appreciate everybody in here. Ashley, Joseph, Matt, Conrad, John, MJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like this. Don't forget to like the stream if you enjoy it. Really helps the channel out. It helps the stream get passed around as well. Always does. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. You can serve. Forehand Garcia, that goes wide. 15 love. That goes wide. 15 love. $30 love here for Iga. On doing well on her serve. By the way, guys, sorry, I think my quality has gone down a little bit. I'm going to try to improve that at the 3-4 changeover, and hopefully that gets knocked out of the way. Serve from Iga. That goes long. Second serve here. Serve Iga to the backhand of Garcia across the net. That's a shank from Iga. There's always LA frozen video. I appreciate Joseph. I'm going to try to improve that. Going to try to improve the quality once it gets to 3-4. Serve coming here from Iga, 30-15. Garcia is going to try to make a move here if she can, though. That's a big point for Caro. Backhand Garcia down the line to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Garcia into forehand of Swiatek. That goes long. 30 all. It is 30 all. 3-3, 30 all. France looking quite happy, cheering on their girl, Garcia. This would be a big moment. This would be a big moment for momentum's sake if Garcia could get this. She's bouncing up. She knows how big this is. It's a big difference between being down 3-4 and being up 4-3 with the break against Iga Swiatek. Oh, hits the tape, goes over the return, puts up a big apology. Break point coming here for Caroline Garcia. Again, apologies about the quality. I'm gonna try to improve that during this next changeover. It's a break point here for Caro Garcia. Looks like we might get a match of this. I said 6-4, 6-4 Iga. Might be even closer. Break point. Serve here from Iga. Serve. That's in the net. Second serve. Might not be making as many first serves as she wants to. I'll look at the stats a little bit as well. Doesn't feel like she's making a whole lot of first serves. Second serve. Caro will be ready to attack this full on. Serve. Kick serve. That's a big return down the middle. That goes long. If you thought this was going to be a demolition from Iga Swiatek, then you are in for a surprise because Caroline Garcia is pulling up a hell of a match. It is 4-3. Caroline Garcia in the lead now, trying to upset Swiatek like she did in Warsaw 2 years ago, and putting up the same fight she did against Swiatek in Beijing last year. There you go. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to improve the quality of the video a little bit, so I'm gonna head off for a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to improve this quality. I'm going to Iga7563. All right, let's see. Garcia up a break. All right, I have a feeling that should improve the quality a little bit. Hopefully it does. Get things back set up. Let me get the scoreboard back up on here. All right, cool. Hopefully that scoreboard's showing up as well. All right, cool. All right, we'll do with what we can. Yeah, Caro up a break. Bit of a twist in the plot. 15 left here for Garcia. 4-3. Let's see if Garcia can do an upset. Try to make this head-to-head 3-2 for Swiatek. Serve down the tee. That goes in the net from Swiatek. 30 love. 30 love. Strong stuff. Strong stuff. .30 love Garcia. Serve out wide. Forehand Swiatek. That's in the net. Swiatek not really serving or returning in the way that she wants to. Not the best level from Iga so far. This isn't the level we've seen from Iga throughout the event, but part of that is to do with Garcia and the aggression that she's brought. 40 love here at 4-3. And that's a game. That's game for Garcia at 5-3. Wow, love hold. That's strong. Listen, sometimes people talk about in tennis the re-break, especially when you're talking about returner like Iga Swiatek, but nothing there. Few to do with a few errors from Iga, but for sure. Do you write stats or is it all in your tennis brain, Joseph? A lot of them are in my brain. I will be honest. A lot of it is in my brain. But I'm going to find the stats on tennis24.com real quick about this match. I do remember a lot of stats just in the noggin for whatever reason. I can't remember a lot of important stuff. I can remember tennis statistics, which I'm not sure is the biggest flex of a superpower. 15 love for Iga. Well, by the way, the crowd is going crazy for France here. Crowd's going crazy for France. If we look at the stats real quick, by the way, 57% of Iga's first serves are going in. That is no good. And Caroline Garcia is killing it on serve. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. 73% first serves in, 79% won. That is not what Iga wants to see. That's Iga's worst nightmare. That's Iga's worst nightmare when we're talking about Caroline Garcia. And listen, this isn't even like Beijing. I'll tell you what. Beijing, well, I guess it is a little bit like Beijing, but Garcia served very well in the first set of Beijing, but she wasn't returning very well. This set, she's serving amazing, but she's also returning very well. So It was like in the Swiatek Garcia match, I felt like the second set, Iga's biggest issue with Garcia was that Garcia was returning like crazy. In the first set, Garcia was serving out of her mind. That's kind of what we're seeing here in this first set. Serve out wide, backhand. I mean, that's easy as you like. That's easy as you like. This is top 10 Caroline Garcia. Sometimes you might get top 40 Caroline Garcia. We're seeing top 10 Caroline Garcia. 30 all, 2 points away. We're seeing the Garcia that won WTA Finals 2 years ago. Or at least why the reasons why Garcia won the WTA Finals 2 years ago. She's 2 points away from taking the set versus the Polish superstar. 35 minutes in. Serve out wide, forehand. Garcia the forehand. Swiatek, that's in the net. Swiatek got to be super disappointed with this performance. 30-40. 5-3. 30-40, 5-3. The number 20 in the world trying to take the first set over the world number 1. Serve here from Iga. Set point. Serve. Down the tee. Exactly what the doctor ordered. It's deuce. It is deuce. We wanted an epic Swiatek Garcia match. We're starting to see one. 3-5 and deuce. Remember, it was Garcia who saved a set point in the first half of their Beijing match. Swiatek just saved a set point. If you have a chance versus a player like Iga, you got to take it. Serve here from Iga. Well, it's too good with the ace, though, to be fair. Second serve. Still not making almost any first serves as Iga. First serve, kick serve. That's nearly a saber from Caroline Garcia. Big forehand down the line. It's out though. Goes long, 40-30. Or sorry, advantage for Swiatek. By the way, what was I talking about? What did I say earlier in the match? That Swiatek needs to do better on the big points versus Garcia. Why it got tricky in Beijing was she wasn't winning a lot of points on her serve and not winning the pressure points. There was a stat. 12 points won for Garcia in terms of pressure points, and only 2 won for Swiatek, 2-12. 3 of those coming at love 40 when Garcia was down early in the first set. Down 0-1 in love 40. She got out of that game. That goes out, though. It's 5-4-4. Caroline Garcia, but Swiatek gets the hold there. Garcia about to try to serve this out. Is Iga not serving well? Yes. Iga's serve is not working at the moment, or she's just off on her ground strokes, or maybe a little bit of both. Little bit of ground strokes, but the serve is really a big problem. Part of what makes Iga's game work so well is she has a very high first serve percentage, and she can back up those points well. Like as long as she's like doing enough to get at least start at neutral, then she's doing pretty well. That's why it works well when she's getting a lot of first serves in. Like, listen, if a guy let's say who could I mention here? If a guy like John Isner, for example, if he wasn't making a lot of first serves, well, okay, well his second serve is still pretty strong. Or even like let's say like a guy like I don't know, a guy like Federer who could get on the front foot automatically. But Swiatek, she likes to start on neutral. If the other person is just playing aggressive and getting her completely off her back foot, like automatically, I don't think that does well for Iga. But she's just not serving well. That's the big thing for Iga. She's not serving well to at least start at neutral in the rally. She's making a lot of second serves, not a lot of first serves. In fact, I can tell you the exact numbers since I have these stats here. How many first serves, how many second serves. She's hit 13 second serves and 17 first serves. Like, that is not going to do it in an Iga Swiatek match. Especially against Caroline Garcia, who's so aggressive on return. So, anyway, Garcia about to serve for it. 5-4. Let's see what Garcia can do if she can take this first set. Serve Garcia, first serve, that's in the net. Second serve. Second serve, Garcia up to the line. Backhand, Garcia down the middle to the backhand of Swiatek. Swiatek redirects beautifully there. That is Iga Swiatek. Swiatek finally showed up on court. That is Iga Swiatek. Beautiful redirection. Right off her feet as well. Or not really off her feet, but that was pretty good depth from Caroline Garcia. It doesn't matter. Perfect shot. If you look up perfection in the tennis dictionary, that shot is going to show up on the page. First serve out wide. That goes long. Second serve. Beautiful redirection there. Garcia catches her ball toss. Second serve. Another one way up high. That's a kick serve. That kicks up high. Swiatek gets it, though. Backhand to backhand rally. Backhand Garcia. Back to that backhand. Backhand down the line now. Forehand Garcia. Cross court to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Garcia. Back to the forehand. Swiatek. She hits over it. She hits it long, though. And Swiatek just says, what? I usually make these. Nope, not in this one. It's unfortunate for Swiatek. 15-all. Garcia playing a great match, though. So, you'd like to see this. 15-all. Serve from Garcia. Kick serve to the forehand. Swiatek. That goes long again. So, I mean, listen. It's in this. Swiatek makes return of serves. She's just not making return of serves. Big question marks on Iga in this first set. It's the kind of set that a top player plays and you say, you know what? They're going to have to make a big 360 because the level is not there at the moment. So if Garcia maintains her level, Swiatek is going to have to do an awful big 360 to win this. Let's see if she can do it. It's Garcia at the line. Serve, 30-15. Backhand return. That's in the net. It was a good attempt to hit it down the line, just to top the net. 40-15. 2-set points for the French woman, Caroline Garcia, to take the first set over Swiatek. Just as she did in Beijing, but we'll see if she can go one step further. Set point for the world number 20. And the WTA Finals champion 2022. It's the last two WTA Finals champions on the court, Swiatek and Garcia. Forehand, Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia. Forehand, Swiatek. That goes long. Caroline Garcia grabs the first set over the world number 1 and the reigning WTA Finals champion. She says, hey, I'm here, and I'm here to win this. I'm not here just to play. 6-4. This is a very different Iga Swiatek United Cup match. Very different. Who was it that said that they remember Swiatek's United Cup? Yeah, I remember last year's United Cup when Pegula hit Iga off the court. That was incredible. 6-2, 6-2. 6-2, 6-2. Are we seeing a similar such situation? Who knows? Who knows? But I knew coming in that this was going to be a tough match. Caro is a tough matchup for Iga. I mean, Iga had a straightforward win against her at the WTA Finals, but in 2022. But like, I just judging from their Beijing and Warsaw matches, I could pretty much tell that Caro is a tough matchup for Iga. By the way, looking at stats in general, looking at stats for that first set, 42-minute long first set. Not a lot of aces or doubles, but it was the first serve points won. Caroline Garcia winning 17 for 21 first serve points. That's great. Perfect. Perfection. She was down 0-1, love 40, got out of that. I don't think it says winners to errors here, but Iga doing well on first serve points won too, but the problem is she's hit 13 second serves. Like, she's not making a whole lot of first serves in. So, anyway, some stats. Wow, Caro ain't messing around today for real. Yeah. Oh. Ashley, the for me that shows up as the French symbol. It says FR. I thought you were saying for real. I was like, oh yeah, for real. Iga struggles against hard hitters. Caro's game is a bad matchup for her. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. Yeah, well, like Elena, like Rybakina. It's a perfect example of that. By the way, Garcia looks like she's just having fun. She's currently laughing with her coach. That's a good sign. I didn't read it right. Maybe that's what you meant. I don't know. But I don't think it is. A lot of French fans in the crowd. Coco leads 4-1 in the first set. Totally dominated. Let's go, Coco. Let's go, Goff. Let's go, Coco. Hell yeah. Love it. I can root for Goff, right? It's 2 Americans. Like, whatever. That's whatever. So, what men's matches are happening soon? I'm just really not used to the time zones. So I don't know when everything is going on. Demon Lord Zverev is going to happen in about 5 hours. Ofner Rusevori happens in about, let me think, 4 hours. So yeah, not for a while. Runa Safilin is happening in about 2.5 hours. I was really thinking about calling that, but I ended up not doing that. That said, David is doing a match later today. Let me remember which one that is. It's the Shang match. Shang versus Rublev. Yep. There you go. I've had my eye on Shang for a while. Very talented Chinese teenager. Chinese men's tennis is in a good place, by the way. It has nothing to do with anything. Just a short tangent, but they've got some dangerous players. On the women's side, too. I mean, you have Qinwen Zhang, and then you have... I'm going to butcher all these names, by the way. My apologies. Sincere apologies. But Zhang, Shang, and then on the women's side, you have Zhang, Qinwen Zhang, and then you have also Wu, Yibing Wu. So those are all really strong players. Runa plays after Rybakina. Oh, yeah. He also doubles match between Ostapenko as well going on. Is Runa Safilin in the final or semifinal? I think that's going to be the match of the tournament, though. I'm kind of calling it. I kind of think that's going to be the match of the tournament. At least after Thompson versus Nadal. Forehand, well long. I don't know if that was a statement forehand from Garcia, but she butchered that. Crushed it. That must have been triple digits. The problem is it was probably a half a mile long, but 15 love for Swiatek. Serve, Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia. What a strike there. That's not long. That's perfectly in. Swiatek trying to bounce up, trying to get the confidence. I love this. This is what I love about tennis. 2 players going head on head. It's a mental game out there. They're trying to get the confidence back. Iga trying to get the confidence back. I love that. I love those little moments. Iga's like, she was pumped up, and then that return to serve was like, threw her off her game. Like, wow, I gotta play my top level to beat Caroline Garcia right now. Iga versus Garcia, United Cup. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. We got so many good matches left to call in 2024. This is going to be one of the craziest years. Definitely one of the craziest, I feel. Big return of serve yet again, 15-30. Caroline Garcia has come to play. Her racket is in hyperspeed. Every other shot is absolutely massive. Swiatek got absolutely nothing for it. 15-30. Serve coming here from Iga. Iga serve. Down the tee. She's just missing these first serve. First serve percentage got to be there, or else you saw what's going to happen in the last 2 points. Kara's going to smack these returns. Serve here from Iga. Serve. The backhand of Garcia. That stays up for Swiatek, though. Ooh, forehand just in the net. Not good enough on the return, Garcia. Semifinal, yep. All the men's matches have been after my bedtime this week. I fell asleep during the Runa match. Yeah, I feel that, Matt. Same, actually. Matt, the Oz time zone is killer. Peak Savage hours, yeah. That's what I do during Wimbledon, French Open, Joseph. Yeah, that's what I. That's what I'm always thinking though. Like we in the States, we have it tough during the Australian Open, but most of the rest of the year is pretty decent. But Australia is tough. Australia is tough. I've mentioned Faison that I wasn't favoring women on purpose. Just time to yeah. It has to be tough watching sports the other 11 months of the year down under, other than Aussie than the Aussie rules. Yeah, it's true. 40-30. 40-30. Iga trying to climb out of a 15-30 hole. Serve from Iga. Serve. Down the tee. Ooh, that's a big forehand inside in from Caroline Garcia. Deuce. By the way, it is true. Iga's serve is looking a little bit different in 2024 than it has before. It seems like they've tinkered with it a little bit. I don't know if hopefully Iga is already confident about the change of serve and how it looks, because Caroline Garcia is absolutely smacking return winners off her serve all day. It's a big return even off a first serve. Hits the tape, goes over, backhand. The backhand of Iga, backhand Garcia. The backhand of Iga. That's a bigger backhand, and that's an Iga Swiatek backhand. Advantage to Iga. Is the European time zone the worst for you Aussies? Joe said it's a good question. Great athleticism and kind of just leg strength, pushing at that. Just forward momentum, even though pace is coming out her. Great play. Advantage to Iga. Iga serve, out wide, backhand, cross court to the backhand of Iga, forehand. Garcia, that goes out, 1-0 to Iga Swiatek. 1-0 to Iga Swiatek. This is going to be a really interesting second set. You only hope this is as good as the Beijing versus Beijing matchup last year, but it's pretty good. Pretty good so far. Iga's definitely not at the level. The thing about great matches is that both players are playing well. So far, Iga hasn't shown up. So hopefully Iga shows up in the second set. Love for Kara. Serve. Kick serve goes wide. Second serve. Second serve kick. The backhand of Swiatek, backhand Kara. The forehand. Swiatek is it right back to Garcia. Ooh, just as the top of the tape. Kind of a weird play from Swiatek, but ended up working in the end. 15-all. Is the European time zone the worst for Aussies? During Wimbledon French Open, my 7 midnight. I record a few hours every night. Yeah, for sure, Joseph. I remember Besser in New Zealand saying he got up at 2 a.m. to watch the Wembley final. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, most of those, like Roland Garros and French Open, works pretty well for people in the States. Ashley, I know you and I are in the same Eastern time zone. 15-all. Serve out wide, forehand. Swiatek, the backhand of Garcia. What a strike there. Forehand to Garcia. I mean, she is pummeling the ball. This is top 10 level from Caroline Garcia. Note it, write it down. Write it down. Write in your notes. 30-15. This is top 10 Caroline Garcia showing up. And Swiatek, at this exact moment, if she had any doubts, realizes she has to bring her top level if she's going to beat Garcia. She's going to have to step up. Serve out wide. That goes in the net. In the net. Second serve. Serve. Down the tee. That goes just in from Swiatek, but she misses the other shot. 40-15. 40-15, 40-15. Raining again in Auckland. Okay, got you, Matt. Yeah, I shouldn't be complaining because it's only 6 weeks of the year where matches start at 3 to 5 a.m. for us. Yeah, true. I agree. Yeah, Auckland. Yeah, Goff playing in Auckland. Also, who else is down there? Svitolina as well. Currently watching the United Cup. Swiatek Garcia. United Cup semi. Winner plays the winner of Germany and Australia. That goes out from Garcia. It's out from Garcia, 40-30. By the way, if Caroline Garcia wins this match and you're interested in the United Cup, the mixed doubles match is actually going to be quite interesting. Roger Vasselon is a doubles guy who's been playing on the double circuit for probably 15 to 20 years. We'll see what Hurkacz and Swiatek, for example, will have for them. I think they would probably be playing that semi. So that could be interesting. It's deuce here, though. That's a big return. Swiatek climb back in this game. Because remember, Swiatek wins this, Poland's in the final. Like, Swiatek has fully Poland on her shoulders. If she wins this, Poland's in the final. Garcia is trying to keep France in with this upset, potential upset. Serve Garcia at the line, deuce. Backhand Garcia. The backhand of Swiatek. Oh, that's a great redirect. Surely thought she was going cross court. Great shot from Swiatek. She has a lot of skills off that backhand side. Advantage to Swiatek. The other tournaments I might watch highlights. I miss plenty of tennis. Yeah, that sucks, Joseph. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me this time of the year, but most of the other time of the year I can at least keep up. That's tough. Does it get cold in the winters in Atlanta, Anthony? No. It's still, like, compared to the rest of the world, no. I mean, listen. Like, at night, it gets to, like, 35 Fahrenheit, 40 Fahrenheit. At the least 30. I mean, it doesn't get much colder than that. In the grand scheme of things, no. Like, it doesn't get very cold. Oh, that's a big strike from Iga Swiatek out of nowhere. She gets the break, 2-0. That's it from the pollster. Number one in the world for a reason, 2-0. I didn't see that coming. I thought Kara was going to hold there. She had a lot of game points. Iga, I think on her first break point, was her second? She gets the game. That was a big return. She put everything into that return of serve. Just that return of serve by itself took so much impressive kind of athleticism from the side of Iga Swiatek. Like, that was some impressive kind of, she put her all into that shot. That's what makes tennis so physically, like, demanding and impressive. Like, throughout a tennis match, you have, like, thousands of those kind of just individual movements and shots and kind of individual physical exertions. Like, that was an impressive physical exertion, an impressive shot there. That one wasn't as impressive. That was in the net, left 15. But that was a hell of a backhand. Left 15. They're taking players off the court. Got you, Matt. I live about 4 hours north of Anthony, and it does get cold here. I live in the mountains. The mountains, yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Interesting. Well, it's freezing here in Candell. LOL. Okay, yeah. There you go. We have Celsius here. What's this Fahrenheit stuff? Only Americans speak Fahrenheit. That's true. I gotta learn Celsius. I know this too because I have friends who live in Europe. I gotta learn Celsius. Huh? I'll look it up. I'll look up what I'm trying to say in Celsius terms. Serve from Iga. Out wide, forehand Garcia. The forehand of Iga. Oh, into the opposite corner. Does Garcia get it back? Ooh, just misses. 3-15. The rest of the world speaks Celsius. Ashley, noted. Noted. Yeah, so usually, according to this, what I'm looking up, 4.4 degrees Celsius, like 4.44 degrees Celsius. Somewhere between 1 and 4 degrees Celsius. That's about as cold as it gets here. If I looked up the wrong thing, Google might be failing me. I don't comply with American things. I boycott McDonald's and other things, Joseph. That's perfectly fair. I'm not gonna judge you on that. That's perfectly reasonable. McDonald's is I don't even know what to call McDonald's, but it is greasy and it is not something that I want to eat very often. 30 all. Chick-fil-A is way better. In terms of American fast food, I'll get some Chick-fil-A. We have a lot of that here in Georgia. That's good. Way better chicken than McDonald's. Backhand Garcia. The forehand of Swiatek. Oh, what a forehand. That's a big roar from Iga as well. 40-30. Iga's got her groove. Set for Iga Swiatek. I mean, that was a perfect forehand. Looked like Rybakina was on the court for a minute. Serve out wide, backhand. Garcia into the backhand. Swiatek down the line. Squash shot. Not good enough for some amazing ball striking from Iga Swiatek. Kind of came out of nowhere. Garcia was ahead at the 0-1 game, and Swiatek saved a couple game points, got to break point, and then just delivered an amazing strike off return. And then she broke, and now it's 3-0, just like that. Tennis changes quick. That's what happens when you play a player as good as Iga. 3-0. 3-0, 3-0. Let's look at some stats real quick. By the way, exactly an hour played so far. Set 2. Yeah, first serves in 86% the second set so far. That is so different. That is so different. Also, she broke Garcia on her very first break point. Now let's look at the first set. 57%. 57%. 30 percentage points different in terms of first serves in. That is insane. Also, on break points converted, she was 0 for 3 in the first set. 0 for 3. She is now 1 for 1 in the second set. So completely different so far. She got that break point. She just nailed a return. Nailed a return. Zaxby's is a Southern staple as well. Matt, you're going to make me hungry. I just had some pasta with like chicken or whatever. You're going to make me want some Zaxby's. Man, that sounds good. I'm craving Zaxby's. As soon as you said that, I was like, man, I shouldn't have read that. I'm just going to exit stream real quick, get some Zaxby's. I could probably DoorDash or something, but I'm not that hungry, to be honest. So it says about freezing there, which is good. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. Yeah, like, I guess then below 0 Celsius, it does happen a little bit where we'd go below 0, but not that often. Like, maybe during, like, the middle of the night, it will get to, like, I don't know. I don't know how to speak in Celsius, but it could get a little bit less, but not usually that much less. Garcia out the line. Now it's her time to figure something out here. She's got to at least stay close in the second set. It's actually pretty similar to the Beijing match so far. Garcia won the first set in Beijing. Swiatek had a few breaks in the second set. The thing is, Garcia got the breaks back in the second set, push it to a tiebreaker. So we'll see if Garcia can do the same here. Forehand Garcia into the backhand. Swiatek backhand Garcia to the backhand. Swiatek backhand to backhand rally. Picked up right off her feet, but that goes into the net. Love 15 for Iga. By the way, total points won has got to be pretty strong for Iga. Like, Garcia's won a few, but in the second set, yeah, that's what I thought. 15-8. Like, this has been overwhelmingly Iga so far. Second set. Forehand Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia. Back to the forehand Swiatek. Oh, what a shot from Iga. It's this kind of shot making from Iga that makes her so exciting. I don't really understand when people say stuff like Iga isn't a fun player to watch, or she's not marketable as a top star, at least in terms of her game. I'm not going to say I fully don't understand in terms of other stuff, but in terms of her game, she is such a fun watch on the court. It's unbelievable. Love 30. Backhand. The backhand of Garcia. Backhand Swiatek slides into a forehand. Garcia, the forehand of Swiatek. Cross court, forehand Garcia. What a shot. A lot of pace. Just picked up right off her feet. Backhand Swiatek, the forehand. Garcia steps into it. That's in the net. Love 40. This is getting away from Caroline Garcia faster than you can say Caroline Garcia. This is getting away from her. Iga ain't messing around now. You can say that twice. Really, Matt? Yes, March 1 spring rise, best time of the year. Yeah. Is Atlanta Super on the Summer's Anthem? It gets scorching. Absolutely. I'll look it up what it is on Google, but I'll tell you what it was a few times here in terms of temperature. Love 40. 3 break points. Second time in the match, like Garcia's been down love 40. First time she got out of it, but we'll see if she gets as lucky here. Garcia with the serve. Kick serve to the backhand of Swiatek, backhand Garcia. That goes out. It is 4-0 for Iga. She's putting up a demolition the second set. She said, it's not going to be an easy upset, not an easy straight sets win. This third set, though, could be extremely fun. Because, listen, in the Beijing, I keep mentioning Beijing. I'll try to stop mentioning as much. But in the Beijing match, it was the third set that was completely lopsided. If it is the second set here, maybe it's the third set that's going to be really close. I have a feeling it might be. We'll see, though. It could be Iga could just run away with it as well. So AC isn't essential, then I take it. Absolutely. You have to have air conditioner or else you're out. 4-0. Iga kick serve. That goes just wide. Second serve. Garcia still bouncing around. Garcia backhand track goes all out for it, but completely misses it wide. 15 love. 15 love. I'm going to keep an eye on the stat, by the way. I think this stat of how many points won in the set. Since I looked, I don't think Garcia's gotten a point. Yeah, total points won 19-8. That is absurd. I don't know if Garcia's won a point since she got broken as well. Forehand Garcia. I don't think she has. Forehand Swiatek cross court. The forehand of Garcia. That's in the net as well. 20 points out of 28 total points in the set have come to Swiatek. And if I'm right, she hasn't lost a point since she broke Garcia, then I would try to figure it out right now. If I'm correct, then I believe she's won 13 points consecutively, which is insane if that's true. Backhand to the backhand of Swiatek cross court. Backhand Garcia. That's in the net again. Garcia can't win points now. 40 love. By the way, if you're wondering why such a turn of events, Swiatek is striking the ball incredibly well, first of all. Second thing is she's making a lot of first serves in, and those go hand in hand. Serve. That's an ace down the tee. Iga Swiatek has not come to play. Rock solid and stone cold. 5-0. Rock solid and stone cold. 5-0. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to Quality Shot Tennis. Quality Shot Tennis, we do live streams all year. We're going to do the Olympics. We're going to do the 4 majors. We also do random 250 matches like later in the day. We've got Shang taking on Rublev, which should be good. David's got the call for that. Iga taking no prisoners right now. Yeah, absolutely. No prisoners. By the way, isn't that funny that we just casually say no prisoners, like taking no prisoners? Like, that's such a dark phrase. You know what I mean? Taking no prisoners. That is such a dark phrase if you think about it. 5-0. Just a thought to put out there. By the way, I appreciate everybody joining in. Ashley, Matt, Joseph. Who else we got in here? So we got in here. We got John in here. Conrad, MJ. Appreciate everybody joining in. But you guys truly taking no prisoners. By the way, Dimitrov might get his first title in Brisbane, and that is exciting to me. I would love to see Grigor get his first title. Like, not his first title. He's won a title before, but he hasn't won a title since 2017. He has a chance in Brisbane. On the other side, well, first of all, he's playing Jordan Thompson, who did just take out Rafa. Is playing really well, but I reckon he has a good shot. If he gets to the final, he'll take on Runa versus Safulin. Dimitrov will hope that those guys wear each other out, but either way, Dimitrov has been playing top 10, maybe top 5 tennis for the last, 4 months. Like, he has been playing pretty insanely well. And I know top 5 might be a stretch, but he did beat Alcaraz and Medvedev. He did get to the Paris final, so he's been playing pretty well. Because obviously the top 4 right now is Sinner, Alcaraz, Medvedev, and Djokovic. But who's number 5? Maybe it's Grigor. At least for parts of that end of 2023. Rublev, quite good as well. Forehand. Oh, that's a good shot. That's too good from Garcia. 30 love. She'll at least want to get this game. Not make it 6-0. Going into the third set. They're back on court. Golf leads 5-2. Nice. Early forecast for Australian Open. Day 1, 23 Celsius. Day 2, 25 Celsius. I'm going to look that up for myself. For what that is in Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. But I've seen it hotter in Australia as well, I'm not going to lie. So that's not overly hot, but that is pretty hot. Backhand, what a winner from Iga Swiatek, 40-15. Is it just me or does Coco just totally seem locked in right now like she's in the zone this week? Yeah, she's looked really good this week. She had a pretty poor start against Fruhvirtova. I got to catch that one, Brenda Fruhvirtova. But after she went up 3-2, I mean, she's just been rock solid all week. It's ideal for tennis, true. It's a good winner from Kara at the net, 5-1. By the way, guys, stick around for this third set. I think it's going to be fun. It's actually not that hot, Joseph. Nice summer day. Yeah, he's playing so well, Matt. By the way, we were talking about temperature. In Georgia, it gets as hot as 41.11 degrees Celsius. It's been that hot a couple of times. Like, it gets hot in Georgia. I know that's that's nothing compared to the hottest temperatures in Australia, but it gets pretty hot here. Pretty hot. All right, Swiatek about to serve this out at 5-1. The only hope you could give Karo right now is in Beijing. She won the first set, and then she was down 2 breaks of serve in the second set, which she retrieved both of them before pushing it to a tiebreak. That's the hope. That's the hope, thinking about that Beijing match. But it seems like Swiatek about to serve this out, especially how well she's been serving. Forehand rally. That goes out from Garcia, 15-love. 15-love. And if you're being fully honest, part of the reason what helped Garcia get that first set, Swiatek's level was pretty low for what it usually is. So if Swiatek maintains the level, Swiatek should have a good chance. 15-love. I said she needs a sharp 360. It's pretty much been just that. First serve hits top the tape, goes back on her side. Second serve. That's a double fall from Iga. Kick serve goes well long. 15 all. 15 all. Serve from Iga. That's in the net. Second serve. That goes out from Garcia. So 15 for Swiatek. Australian Open's going to be such a fun women's tournament. Curious who Osaka draws. Yeah. Australian Open WTA event is, I think, probably the most hyped I've been for a women's Grand Slam in years. I am actually really excited. That's a body serve. What a return from Garcia, though. Figures it out. Back and cross court to the backhand of Swiatek. Backhand Garcia. The backhand of Swiatek. Down the line. Forehand Garcia. Cross court. Doesn't get a great angle off it, though. That's in the net. Swiatek solid. 40-15. 40-15. 2 set points. 2 set points. He got the line. Trying to push us to 3 sets. Serve out wide. Forehand Garcia. Forehand from Swiatek. The backhand. Oh, Garcia. Backhand to the net from Swiatek. 40-30. Coco, Naomi, round 1 would be cool. Would be Joseph. I mean, that'd be a great match. But first thing is, I don't think Naomi, as well as Osaka's been playing, I don't know if she has enough for Coco. Especially because part of the question marks for Naomi are kind of mental question marks and how well she plays the big points. You have absolutely 0 questions for Coco in that department. So it would be a good match, but I really think that the result would be pretty predictable, to be completely honest. That's my opinion. Although I know Naomi has won the tournament twice in the past, so I could be wrong. But it's only her second tournament back. Second serve for Iga. That's in the net. 2 double faults from Iga in this game. Deuce. You might say it's 5-1. This game doesn't matter, and you're not far from wrong, but I would say there's a difference between winning a set 6-1, especially when you lost the first set, and winning it 6-3. This is a big difference of confidence going into the third set for Garcia, so she would like this to be 6-3 even if she doesn't win this set. Big difference. Serve here from Iga. Forehand Garcia. That goes out, though. Set point for Iga. Set point for Iga. Iga wins the set. France is one set away from being out of this tournament. Advantage to Swiatek. Serve. Swiatek down the tee. Forehand Garcia into the forehand of Swiatek. That's big. And that's a clean winner. Garcia doesn't even get a racket on it. It is 4-6, 6-1. We're going 3 sets. And we love a 3-set Garcia-Swiatek match. It's going to be a 1-set shootout between the last 2 WTA Finals champions. And Swiatek showing what she's made of in that set. Wow. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Be here for this 3rd set. We'll be here from first point to last. Very quick second set as well, by the way. Very quick. In fact, let's look at the second set stats real quick. Set 2 stats. $28 points to 15 points. Not very close. First serve points, first serve percentage, 85%. Talk about a world #1 statistic. Set number 1, 57% of first serves in. Set number 2, 85% of first serves in. You know what that is? That is being humble enough. That is having the confidence to be able, the true confidence to be able to say to yourself, hey, I'm doing really bad at my first serve. Like, hey, I am really missing the plot here with my first serve. I'm making way too many first serves into the net. I need to improve that or else I'm losing this match. That's what Iga told to herself, and she improved that first serve like crazy. It's going to be a 3rd set shootout. All right, I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'll be here for this 3rd set. Oh, what a backhand return from Iga there to start off this 3rd set. That's the best return in the match so far, possibly from either player. That was a huge first serve. I don't know how Iga gets this forward momentum, even off momentous big serves. Placed it perfectly off the backhand side. That's amazing. Serve down the tee, backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Garcia, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Garcia, forehand Swiatek. That's big to the forehand of Garcia. That goes out. Love 30. Iga carrying on from what happened set 2 to set 3. Okay. I hope that draw ceremony is going to be streamed, because if it is, I will be covering it, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that we do on QualityShot as well. I don't think we usually do draw ceremonies. I might do it on my own channel as well. I haven't really put much thought into it, but that'd be kind of cool. I love draw ceremonies and picking apart draws. I always get super excited by it, so that might be a fun thing to do. That goes out from Caro, though. Love 40. 3 break points for Iga Swiatek. Cam Williams will do it. Yeah, Cam's always got the draws, which is great. Hope it's close to 30. Yeah, me too. I might live stream it on YouTube. Yeah, I might have to ask Faison about it. Maybe that's something we could do. Be kind of fun joint, me and Faison and maybe David and other commentators, like draw ceremony. Be kind of cool. Serve down the tee, forehand to the backhand of Swiatek, backhand Karo. The backhand of Swiatek, backhand Karo. Oh, it's in the net. That's a bad backhand. She was well in position for it. Listen, that started with the first kind of return of serve. That was incredible. 4-0 in points for Swiatek so far to start off this third set. She's going to try to carry that momentum. No, Karo, that ain't it. Yeah. That ain't it. That ain't it. I'm so used to calling Caroline Garcia Karo, but back in the day, Karo was Caroline Wozniacki. So now when I read Karo, I'm just back in the mindset of like thinking it might be Wozniacki. We got to figure out a way to Karo 1 and Karo 2. Who's Karo 1 and who's Karo 2? Is Caroline Garcia number 1 or number 2? I would say Wozniacki's Karo 1 and Garcia's Karo 2. So I'm going to say Wozniacki's Karo. I'm going to start calling Wozniacki Karo 1 and Garcia Karo 2. I think that's what we're going to do. And I think that was a great idea. The U.S. Open doesn't do it, Matt. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I might suggest it to Faison. Can Rafa face a seed in the first round? Yes. Or is he safe a couple of rounds for his PR? No. Protected ranking doesn't make you safe from seeds. You can still face only the seeds are safe from seeds for the first 2 rounds. Rafa can face anyone at all. Backhand Garcia, the backhand of Swiatek, backhand Garcia, the forehand of Swiatek, that goes wide. Garcia gets on the board in this third set in terms of points, love 15. The server has not won a single point in the set so far. Rafa could face any seed, including Djokovic or Alcaraz. Yeah, exactly. Serve here from Swiatek. Serve, the backhand of Garcia, backhand Swiatek. The forehand of Garcia, backhand Swiatek. The backhand of Garcia, it's way up high. Forehand swing volley. Might not be good enough. Oh, wow, what a get from Garcia. Swiatek gets it, though. Best rally of the match so far, because that was a great get from Caroline Garcia. But Swiatek was ready for it. I was surprised how much pace Garcia got on that get. That was not an easy volley, but Swiatek just got into position, blocked it back. Garcia was too far back to do anything about it. 15 all. Serve from Iga. Serve. Out wide, forehand of Garcia, forehand Swiatek. The forehand chip of Garcia, backhand Swiatek, down lines, right into Garcia. What a volley, lob, backhand smash, what a point. Oh, that's in the net. Big fist bump for the Polish player. She gets the 30-15. 30-15. It's still 6-1 in points in the set so far. I can't wait to see Twitter if he draws Djokovic. That'd be epic. I mean, listen, I don't know if Twitter craziness and tennis fandom craziness can get crazier than Djokovic and the whole deportation scandal, especially the first kind of 12 hours while Novak was on the plane. It got bananas, but I think that would beat it. If Nadal draws Djokovic first round of Australian Open, I don't think. Well, first of all, draw ceremonies will never ever escape assumptions again that they might be rigged. If that happens, like there's a 1 in 128 chance that happens. If that 1 in 128 chance happens, no, people will forever think all draws are rigged. But I think that'd be the craziest thing. What a forehand shot from Garcia off the return. That'd be crazy for sure. I'm excited to see who Nadal draws. I'm going to guess he draws the seed. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. But I don't think it's going to be Novak. Maybe like Nadal versus Tiafoe or something. Like, that'd be crazy too. 30 all. Serve Iga. Forehand Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia, forehand Swiatek, the backhand of Garcia, backhand Swiatek, what a slide. Gets into, oh, that's a forehand from Garcia, has Garcia picked up. France. They're trying to keep their spot in this tournament. It's 30-40. French crowd is absolutely losing it. We're not. not quite enough depth. And that's a classic flat stroke from Garcia. It's 30-40. Classic flat stroke from Garcia. She's jumping up and down, ready for this. 30-40. Serve out wide. This might be Karo's chance. Forehand, Swiatek. Oh, just loses her positioning. It's a great first serve for Swiatek. That's the difference, right? What's the difference between the first set and the second and third sets? Iga is making first serves. Listen, that's the thing, right? Listen, Iga needs to make first serves in more than Rybakina or Sabalenka probably. Like, Iga's game, if she's off the back foot, like, she's not going to be able to have advantageous positions playing the way she plays. Like, she's not a big server, but she needs to be making first serves in. Backhand Garcia. The backhand of Swiatek. That misses wide. It's another break point for the French woman. Break point number 2. Come on, Caro. Come on, Garcia. We want to see an epic. Come on, Caro. Let's get the break back. Yeah. Come on, Garcia. We want to see an epic. Let's go, Garcia. She's at advantage. Break points 1, by the way. Garcia's 1 for 3. Swiatek is 3 for 6. Swiatek serve. Out wide. Backhand Garcia. It's in the net. You have to make the return. It's textbook. It's a good serve, though. We have Coco, Iga, and Rybakina playing right now. Huge night for women's tennis. I'll keep an eye on the other scores as well. That's pretty good, right? 3 of the big 4 last year. Sorry, Krajikova, you're not included. Deuce for Swiatek. She's at the line on the deuce side. Hour and 28 minutes played. So Swiatek, forehand Garcia, another missed return into the net. Advantage to Swiatek. Advantage to Swiatek. Did Rybakina already start her match? Let me check that out. Goff is up a set and a break against Navarro, so that's going on. And yeah, Rybakina serving up 40 love the first game of the match. Advantage to Swiatek here, though. Second serve. Kick serve. Back in Garcia. That's another missed return. Missed returns from Garcia. Garcia gets the break point, but she can't convert. Missed returns all over. 2-0. It's been a fun match to watch so far, but it's been all Swiatek pretty much in the second and third set. I'll keep an eye on the Rybakina and Goff matches, by the way, but it seems like Coco's pretty dominant in her match. We'll see what Noskova kind of check. I believe teenager, how she can do against Rybakina. Forehand, backhand lob way up high. That might go out. Oh, Garcia hits the smash anyway. I think Swiatek's lob was going out. It's love 15. Love 15. Swiatek might have the bakery in store for Garcia right now. Love 15. I mentioned it earlier. I think the Runa Saflin match later on is going to be really good. There's a lot of good tennis going on. A lot of good tennis. I think that Runa Saflin match has great potential. Forehand Swiatek. The forehand of Garcia. Forehand Garcia. Backhand Swiatek on the slide. Forehand Swiatek cross court. The forehand of Garcia. Great play from Iga Swiatek. Love 30. By the way, unforced errors, it was by far more for Iga at the start of this match, but now it's Garcia 21 and Swiatek with 19, which is still too many for Iga, but it's been a lot cleaner in the second and third sets. Love 30. Serve Garcia, forehand Swiatek. Grass goes long, 15-30. 15-30. 15-30. I've got a question for the chat, by the way. Do you think Caroline Garcia is ever going to reach another Masters final or a WTA final or Slam final, etc.? Do you think she's ever going to reach a final of another big event? And if you do, how many more do you think she's going to reach? Forehand cross court, forehand Swiatek, way up high. Garcia lets it bounce for a smash. Smash, that's a terrible smash. Oh, it's a backhand, could be a winner. No, she gets it with the squash shot. What a rally. Forehand to forehand, that's a backhand volley from Swiatek. Backhand lob, rally of the match, smash. Now Garcia gets it. Oh, she hits it long. Wow. Circus rally. Both players returning smashes. And it's a forehand long from Garcia. That, I don't know what that smash was initially. 10th shot of the match, it's a backhand volley. 12 shots, that's a smash from Swiatek. And Garcia misses on the 14th shot of the rally. But it was not a good smash from Garcia early on. Other than that, it was a fantastic rally. It was a tough lob. It was tough to deal with the lob of Swiatek, but she surely should have been more of the shot. 15-40, 2 break points. Serve the backhand of Swiatek. That goes well wide from Garcia. Listen, Caroline Garcia was on a tennis court. Now she's entered into Iga's bakery. Garcia was on a tennis court. She is now in Iga Swiatek's bakery. That's what we're watching, 3-0. It's looking like it could be 6-1, 6-0, 6-1, 6-1. Iga's cruising. By the way, Coco Gauff is also absolutely cruising at the moment. Absolutely cruising. 6-3, 4-1 with a double break serving on M. Navarro. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to Quality Shot Tennis. We will also have the Shang versus Rublev match later. Don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Too bad for Caro. She loses confidence so quickly in matches. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. And listen, that's something that Caro needs a lot of, right? If she's going to play so fearlessly and so aggressive, like, she needs the confidence. Her game works when she's confident, when she's fearless. She was lacking that in 2022. She even said it herself. When she started out as kind of a junior player, she was super aggressive. And then she kind of lost faith in that game being consistent, that kind of aggressive game being consistent. When she came back, she was outside top 100 at the start of 2022. By the way, winner forehand from Swiatek, 15-love. But she was outside the top 100 in 2022. She climbed back, and she even won the WTA finals at the end of the year. She started playing way more aggressive again, and she got the confidence back. But she said, listen, you need the confidence if you're going to play this way, and that's sometimes what she lacks. So I've always thought shot selection is her problem, Garcia. Yeah, that's fair as well. It is a bit, Joseph. It is. Hey, what's up, Marina? Thank you for joining in. Always fun to listen to you. Thank you for joining in as well. Backhand from Swiatek. Oh, wow. I mean, listen, Swiatek is just getting practice at this point. She had about 5 minutes to the forehand there. She just decides to try out a backhand. Absolutely pummels it. That is pure practice and match play. She was just practicing her backhand there. 30-love. Serve here for Iga. Serve out wide, forehand of Iga, backhand Garcia into the forehand of Iga, backhand Garcia. That goes into the crowd. It's 40-love. It's 40-love. Serve here for Swiatek. Serve here for Swiatek. Serve down the tee. That goes long. Second serve. Second serve here from Iga. Kick serve, forehand, Garcia. Big aggressive return. That's a great forehand pass from Iga. Backhand, that's easy as you like. That's easy as you like, and it's 4-0. Easy as you like. Hour and 37 minutes. Might be a 3-set Iga Garcia match, but this is not what Beijing was. Still a fun watch. Yeah, I agree with that too, Joseph. Yeah. I mean, it definitely is. This is a tennis lesson, Joseph. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Iga Swiatek, I don't know what it was. As soon as that first second set started, like, y'all heard me saying it. I said, like, Swiatek, if she's going to turn this around with the way Garcia is playing, she needs a big 360. Guess what we got? The biggest 360 I've seen of the year so far. Iga started making about 90% of her first serves in. She started striking the ball amazingly off backhand and forehand, getting returns in, and it's just been much better. Backhand, it's amazing he even got to that. Lob, smash, return. It goes long. It's one of those points that was lost from Swiatek, but still was impressive. 15 love for Garcia, though. It is a tennis lesson. Keep an eye on the Rybakina score while we're here. Rybakina up 3-0 on Noskova. Serve, kick serve to the forehand of Swiatek, forehand big to the forehand of Swiatek, forehand into the net. 15 all. 15 all. Serve into the backhand of Swiatek, forehand Garcia into the forehand of Swiatek, forehand Garcia. That's big. That's a better shot from Caroline Garcia. Still does a little bit of a fist bump. Good stuff. By the way, I got a question for the chat. What was your favorite women's match that you watched in 2023? It doesn't have to be the best one. Literally, what is your personal favorite women's match that you watched in 2023? Interested by some answers? Let me know in the chat. 500 kids got free rackets at United Cup. Ooh, that's cool. I love United Cup. I think this event is going to be around a while, and I was waiting for an ATP WTA combined event, and I thought maybe if they ever were going to do it, which I was kind of having doubts, I thought it would just be like ATP WTA sanctioned, like the Laver Cup, but the fact that it's actually playing for points is way more exciting, and I think it's all around. Even last year, I was like, I like this event. They've made some great changes to it this year as well. I still think they can tinker with it, but I like United Cup. My favorite was Hopman Cup, but I think this makes more sense for it to actually count for something. Good hold, by the way, for Caroline Garcia 4-1. Can she do something in this match? It seems unlikely, but in tennis, it's never over, I suppose. But yeah, guys, let me know in the chat. What was your personal favorite women's match that you watched last year? In my opinion, the best women's match I watched last year was Sabalenka taking on Swiatek in Madrid. In my opinion, that was the best one. Not only was it between two players, number 2 in the world versus number 1 in the world, two players who had already established themselves as major champions and players who have already established themselves at the very top of the sport and had been at the top of the sport for a little while. It was also Sabalenka trying to prove that she can beat Swiatek on clay in a final, in a big final. The clay doing a little bit better for Sabalenka probably because it was high altitude, which if you don't know what that means, you just see that basically means the ball bounced up higher, right into Sabalenka's sweet spot where she can hit over the forehand. Also played a bit quicker. So that was the best match I watched. Also just some incredible moments in the last set, like 2-0 Sabalenka serving or 5-3 Sabalenka serving, lots of deuces, such great points. And the whole match, all 3 sets were great. My personal favorite match was Sabalenka taking on Jabeur at Wimbledon. And that was the biggest women's stream, WTA stream that I did last year. So that might be part of it. But also because I love big streams, but also it was just amazing. All 3 sets were incredible. Jabeur had millions of chances in the first set. Sabalenka took it in amazing fashion. And then Ons Jabeur played some of her best tennis in the second and third sets with a remarkable comeback. And a big contrast in styles. Even at the end of the match, the championship point, that was my personal favorite match. I loved seeing Ons win that way. It would have been the cherry on top if Vondrousova, Jabeur could beat Vondrousova. By the way, that was my personal favorite of last year. The best one was Sabalenka Swiatek Madrid, and then obviously I have to shout out the Australian Open final. But I think the best one was the Madrid final. My favorite was that Wimbledon semifinal. Backhand, that goes out from Garcia. Let me know in the chat. What was your favorite match? The best match you watched last year? Your favorite? 15 love? 4-1? Rybakina Kazakina Montreal. That one was unreal. 3 a.m. because I was working till social media sites was up till 4 a.m. about to die. It seemed like Matt. I was literally up till the end of the match as well. It was like 3 a.m. and I was literally up as well. I couldn't keep my eyes off of it. It wasn't all. Yeah, that's why I asked favorite match. It wasn't always the prettiest tennis, but it just kept going, and it was amazing how both players were fighting. Ridiculous that they were playing till 3 a.m. The scheduling should have never allowed it, but. Like you don't start a match past midnight. That's ridiculous. But anyway, especially if it's a big semifinal. But that was an epic. I do like that match as well. It was unreal. I remember a Kazakina clean forehand return winner inside in to save match point at 6-5. And I was like, this match is never going to end. Kazakina laughing about it too. It was just great. It was a lot of fun. Backhand cross court, backhand Swiatek. That's into the forehand. Backhand drop ball out. What a beauty from Caroline Garcia. She might be losing, but that was the most beautiful shot of the shot of the set so far. 30-15. It's a stupid shot. She shouldn't have ran in like that, but that was perfect. Perfect drop volley. Not the match, but my favorite match of the year was when Sakkari won Guadalajara. I'd love to see it for Sakkari. I mean, a lot had to go right, but yeah. Caroline Dahlheide was playing great tennis anyway, but a lot had to go right for Sakkari, but it was great to see her win a Masters. That was one of my favorites for sure as well. I liked seeing Leylah Fernandez, getting it done at Billie Jean King Cup in the way that she did. Those were some of my favorites. I've been a Leylah fan for a while. Yeah, after I got down with all the social media duties, it was 4 a.m. I literally felt sick for 4 days, but it was worth it. Love it. I love it. That's how I'm going to feel in Australia. I'll feel sick afterwards. I'm going to be throwing up. My sleep schedule is going to be out of whack, but it'll be all worth it for that Rybakina Swiatek semifinal epic or whatever we get. It's going to be worth it. 30 all. First serve down the middle of the court. Garcia with a slight half a chance here, by the way. Oh, but no chance there with that forehand cross court. Perfect forehand. Yes, Leylah played so well at the Billie Jean King Cup. Yeah. Yeah. At one point, I think Leylah's won like 14 of her last 15 matches or something. Something like crazy like that. So she likes playing for her team as well. I knew she had that potential in her. I hope that she can rise her ranking up because I really think that a lot of people are underestimating Fernandez's ceiling. Forehand, that's in the net. 40-30 turns the game. It's 5-1. It's my opinion on it. But I still think that obviously she's going to struggle against some of the biggest hitters on the tour. But still, she has a lot of talent. She's got a lot of heart. 6-1, 5-1. Wow. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis if you are enjoying the streams. Anthony Hirsch here on the call. Don't forget to like the stream as well. Appreciate you guys joining in. Please join in for the Shang versus Rublev match. We'll have that one for you. That's going to be fun. David's got that call later on. By the way, what a match later on as well. Azarenka taking on Sabalenka. I kind of feel like staying up and doing that one just because it looks so good, but that'll be in like 5 hours, and I'm already sleepy. Probably shouldn't. That goes out. Double fault. Love 15. By the way, I was looking at total points won in the first set. In the second set. The third set's got to be pretty one-sided as well. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Set number 3, total points won. Set 3, total points won. Yeah, 24-11, over double Garcia's. That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. In fact, I'm going to count up the total points won just for set 2 and 3 once this is over because it's been brutal from Iga. Love 30. Love 30. Love the questions in the chat. Keep it up. Love speaking with the chat. Joseph and Ashley. Talking to y'all, Matt. Is Layla the female Demonor? Uh, it's tough to say anybody is like Demonor because Demon is so ridiculously fast. But she is quick. She's crafty. I wouldn't say she's the female Demonor. She's got a lot of things that are different from Demonor that I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that. Like, Layla loves slow courts a lot more than Demon does. Oh, what a back-end return from Iga Swiatek. Like, Demonor likes fast courts because if he's playing on a super slow court, his defense usually isn't that effective. Like, if he's playing on a super slow court and he's like 500 feet behind the baseline, like, his shots are going to be so slow and going to pop up for players to just hit winners. Like, that's not going to work. Demonor likes fast courts. Layla, Layla's best surface is clay in my opinion. Yeah, she likes slower surfaces, clay. I think so as well. She could have reached a semifinal of Roland Garros or even a final a couple of years ago. Lost to Trevisan, but she was injured. Forehand, Swiatek, the forehand of Garcia, forehand of Iga. That's a great redirect. That's a backhand. That goes out. It looks scary for Iga Swiatek, but she put her foot down. I said at the end of the first set, she's got to do something different. And it is the Polish superstar, the world number one, who just got over 100 wins at world number one, who gets the comeback win 4-6, 6-1, 6-1. And guess what? It's not just Iga who won. It is also Poland who gets the victory. They're into the final, and they will take on the winner of Germany and also Australia, who will be playing their semifinal in a few hours' time. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to like the stream if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe. Ring the notification bell. We'll be doing more matches. It would be a lot of fun if I could commentate one of the finals tomorrow. I'll try to. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Joseph, Matt, everybody who joined in. MJ. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I can't wait for Demonor and Zverev. That sounds amazing, right? I can't wait for that either. If Demonor gets the win, then he's top 10. If Alex Demonor gets the win, then he's top 10 in the world. So that's kind of what that is. By the way, Demonor could also lose that match and still be top 10 by the end of the week. If he loses that match, but Australia still wins and he wins the singles rubber, so Demonor will be top 10 in the world at the end of the week if he beats either Hurkacz or if he beats Zverev. That's what Demonor is looking at. Yeah, cheers, Joseph. Absolutely, she is Joseph, very fast and crafty like Alex. She's similar, a little bit similar. Have a good night / day, everyone. Thank you, Ashley. Have a good night, everybody. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the 2024 tennis season. There's a lot more to come. Well, I'm not in charge of the 2024 tennis season, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the coverage from Quality Shot Tennis. It was Swiatek with the victory. By the way, I'm going to look at the stats real quick, partially for a specific reason. That's to look at what the difference in total points won was for Iga and Garcia in set 2 and 3. So first I'll look at match stats because I feel like that matters a little bit. Overall, Iga really improved her stats by the end of the match. 71% first serves in, 76% first serve points won. Overall, really good stuff. It doesn't have winners to errors, but she converted 5 of 8 break points. Really, really good. Garcia had a few chances, didn't take them. But okay, I'm going to look at total points won in here. Total points won stat. So here you go. Okay, so is this set 2? Or is this match? Set 2. Set 2, total points won, 28 to 15. Okay, 28 and 15. And then add in set number 3, total points won, 27 to 11 in set 3. That's ridiculous. 27 to 11. So what did I say, 28 and 15? So if I do quick math real quick, that's 55. 55 to, what is it, 28? Did I say 17? 55 to 28. Is that right? That's ridiculous. Against a player as good as Caroline Garcia. No, 15, even worse. So that's, let's see, 55 to 26. So in the last 2 sets, what I was just figuring out while I was doing math numbers, this is what math numbers was. This is what me doing math just now was. In the last 2 sets, just the last 2 set 2 and number 3, Swiatek won 55 points and Garcia won 26. That is well over double in the set number 2 and number 3. That is after Garcia completely outplayed her in set number 1. If you're wondering why Swiatek is world number 1, stop wondering. That's why. All right, I'm out of here. It was Iga Swiatek getting the win, 4-6, 6-1, 6-1. Hour and 48 minutes. Please join in for Shang versus versus Rublev later on in the year. Rublev, one of the best forehands on the tour. I think Shang has the potential to have one of the best forehands on the tour. I've actually seen that potential for a good bit now. I got to watch him play Nishikori in Atlanta. I've been following him for a little bit now. Very talented Chinese teenager. That should be a good one. A lot of good tennis for the rest of the night as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in future streams, and I'll see you guys at the next one.